December 22nd, the Clausen family countdown to Christmas. Policeman, 3 days till Christmas. The Clausens woke to a foot of new snow the morning of December 22nd. The children found Mom in the family room near the fire. The house was very cold, with only the fireplace for heat. "There was a blizzard last night," said Mom. "The wind blew down power poles, so we have no lights or heat this morning." Gray skies gave little daylight through the windows. Mom lit candles in every room, casting warm light and a faint scent of vanilla. "We will have to eat a cold breakfast this morning," said Mom. The children didn't mind. They rarely got to have cold cereal. "Hopefully the power comes back on soon," said Mom, "or I will fall behind on my holiday baking." Each Christmas, Mom made baked cookies for all the neighbors. She and the children delivered them in beautiful baskets, just days before Christmas. There would be no baking or delivering goodies today. Molly and Cam put on layers of clothes, hats, and scarves to stay warm. "Can we still pick a villager today?" asked Cam. "Sure, you're dressed warm this morning," said Mom. Giving the satin box to Cam, Mom said, "Don't forget, boots and gloves." Molly gave Cam a look as they walked to the village. The only light in the village came from the fireplace and candles. Cam opened the satin box. Seeing that there were only 3 villagers left, Cam selected the policeman. "Good idea. He will surely have a flashlight," said Molly. Cam started to place the policeman near the general store. "Why are you putting him there instead of the police station?" asked Molly. Cam explained that there might be snowshoes at the general store. They would need them if the village had a foot of new snow. Cam placed the policeman at the front of the general store. Suddenly, the children were swept into a wild flurry of snow and gazump! Landed right into the village. The children plopped into the deep snow, confirming the blizzard had also hit the village. The policeman came to their aid, helping the children dig out of the snow. "Never seen a policeman like this," said the policeman. "Never seen a blizzard like this," said the policeman. "Folks are going to need some help today." He introduced himself as Officer John. "There should be snowshoes in the general store," said Officer John. "We'll need them to get around in this snow." Cam looked at Molly smugly as if to say, "I told you so." Pulling on a flashlight, Officer John led the children into the store. After finding snowshoes and other supplies, the officer left money on the counter for payment. "Always best to be honest," he said. Once outside, they strapped on the snowshoes and stepped on top of the snow. Officer John found a sled leaning against the store that could be used to take supplies to homes. The children filled the sled with candles, matches, bottled water, and blankets from the store. Officer John and the children started their journey through the village, delivering supplies. Molly and Cam were proud to be helping their friends. The villagers were relieved to know that there was help and grateful for the supplies. As they delivered the last house on the block, Officer John knew they would not be able to finish before dark. "We need some help," he said. "Someone who can get through the snow faster." Cam whispered to Molly, and the children turned to tell Officer John they would be back soon. The children hurried home and went straight to Scoop. "He's halfway buried," said Molly. "Hey kids, how about this snow?" said Scoop excitedly. Cam and Molly told the snowman how the villagers were stuck in their homes because there was too much snow. "Can you help us get supplies to the rest of the villagers before dark?" asked Cam. "Of course. Dig me out of here and I will be happy to help," replied Scoop. Molly and Cam dug Scoop out and pushed him on top of the snow. Scoop slid easily and quite fast on the snow, just as the children had hoped. They soon reached Officer John, who was slowly making his way to another home. "We brought help!" shouted Cam. Officer John looked surprised to see how quickly the snowman was approaching. In fact, Scoop was moving so fast that he could not stop and plowed right into Officer John. Both the officer and the snowman went down. Officer John stood and brushed himself off, but Scoop was in trouble. Seeing their friend was in pieces again, the children rushed to put Scoop back together. "Thanks, kids. Love the fresh snow," said Scoop. "We could get this done even faster if I had a friend." "Why didn't we think of that?" yelled the children. Molly, Cam, and Officer John quickly built another snowman. Molly put her own pink scarf around the snowman. "That looks more like a snow girl," said Cam. Molly agreed and took one of the flowers from her hat and placed it on the snow girl. "We'll call her Sammy," said Molly. "Now Scoop will have a friend." "We better get moving before it gets dark," warned Officer John. Sammy followed Scoop's lead and sped through the village delivering supplies to every home. Officer John and the children lit lanterns and hung them on lampposts to light the streets. They gathered wood to build a fire in the center of the village square. Villagers lit their homes with the candles delivered by Scoop and Sammy. The village was again coming to life. Molly looked up to the church steeple to see that Ella was not there. She hoped that Ella was at home in the enchanted forest. Scoop and Sammy joined the others in the village square. "Better not get too close to the fire," warned Molly. Molly and Cam were escorted home by Officer John. Scoop and his new friend Sammy were sliding happily behind. The children thanked Officer John for helping them and all the other villagers. Scoop took his place with Sammy, settling next to him. Opening the door, Mom greeted them with a warm hug. "I love the new snowman," said Mom. The children drifted off to sleep that night, thankful that the villagers had supplies and that Scoop had a new friend. To be continued.